Now we will show you how you can fire the work directly in an open fire, so there is no need to buy an expensive kiln. The only rule is that the work is made of thermal resistant clay, which contains a lot of grog. You can use all kinds of wood which you would use in an open fire.
We gaan nu het vuur aanmaken en daarbij gaan we
We are now going to light the fire and dry the work. It is a good idea to start the fire using firelighters. The most important thing is that the pieces are completely dry. Place the pots around the fire, which should not be so hot that you cannot put your hands near it, and leave them to dry for about an hour. Turn the pots every quarter of an hour so they will dry on all sides. This spot shows clearly that the pot is still very damp, so if you were to put it in the fire now, it would crack immediately. We will put some more wood on the fire. Keep in mind that a piece of work still contains moisture, even if it is 5 years old. 1% of the weight is moisture, even though you think it's dry. If you feel this way of drying is too much work, you can also dry the work in an electric kiln. You heat the kiln up to 100 degrees centigrade, and after a few hours the moisture will have completely gone. You can check this with your spectacles, a broken piece of mirror or glass. If it still steams up, the work stays in the kiln. When the glass does not steam up anymore, you can put it straight away into the fire. Another possibility is to dry the work in a kitchen oven at 100 degrees centigrade. So only by heating the work can you get the last bit of moisture out. For example, this work here has been drying on the drying rack for a long time, and we would think it is dry, but it is not dry at all. If I put it in the fire now, while it is still cold, it will crack very quickly. So, if you do not want this to happen, make sure that the work is bone dry. It is now 1 hour later. I allowed the fire to die down a little. I put some wood on the embers, and I put the pieces of work onto the wood. Of course, do not forget to wear gloves if it is too hot.
Nu ga ik het dicht stapelen.
Now I'm going to add more wood.
Dus ik leg er zoveel hout op.
I pile the wood on until I can no longer see the
werkstukken niet
pieces.
meer kan zien. Nu laten we het lekker zo branden.
Now we leave it to burn, and after 20 minutes we have a look.
Verder zijn hoe het dan is.
As you can see, the flames are quite high, but large flames do not tell you everything. Flames have a temperature of 500 to 600 degrees centigrade. But what we need most of all is good glow, because the glow around the work gives a temperature between 800 and 1000 degrees centigrade, a temperature you can reach in an open fire. Because temperatures around the work vary, you can get all kinds of colour variations on your work. Oh, it's getting a bit too hot for me. Slowly but surely the fire dies down. Now you have two choices. You just let the fire go out, and after a few hours you take the work out. Or you can take it out now and decorate the piece. We will show you how to burn horsehair into the work. If you see a good glow, the temperature will be higher than 500 degrees centigrade. Clay absorbs smoke best between 300 and 500 degrees centigrade. That is why we wait until nearly all the glow has left the piece before we place the horsehair on it. After that, we dip the piece into water. If you would like a shine on the finished piece, polish it with beeswax, for example. Here we are creating a gloss with a sealant. You can use a lot of different materials for decoration. If you would like your work to be totally black, cover it with sawdust. After 5 minutes of smoking, I get this result. Have fun firing in an open fire.